Thank you so much. Thank you, KBC. Thank you for Business Weekly. As I've said in previous years, and for a while they even had a picture of me running an ad, it's absolutely the first thing I read when I get my mail on Friday. I love catching up on what's going on in the community. I love Business Weekly. To everyone in the room, thank you, and happy Valentine's Day. In fact, I made a point of making sure every one of you had a Valentine's card from me. So feel free to take it home and share with your spouse and loved one, that sort of thing. I'm sure they will appreciate it. To my good friends that just spoke, you said everything I could even think about saying and then some. And again, I'm so thankful and humbled to have such great friends. And not to discredit all of you who spoke, I probably could have gone around the room and found many other good friends. And so those of you that didn't get a chance to speak, just please understand, you're loved by me, and I appreciate your support. And they made a limit of how many people could speak. So Bruce and Mayor Henry and Eric and Joe and Brian, just thank you so much for the very, very kind words. As several of you mentioned, absolutely, my wife Lisa is my rock, and she makes me a better person and a better man every day. So Lisa, thank you so much. I want to thank everyone in this room. I want to thank every teacher, every coach, every other leader that's inspired me and encouraged me and made me a better man. And I wouldn't be here if it were not for their help. And the previous honorees, Lucretia mentioned them, but man, what a list of people to even be considered in the same sentence or the same conversation. They're all friends of mine, and I'm thankful that we have a friendship. But from Sister Elise Chris to Irene Walters, Irene commented this morning about how embarrassing it was to have your picture on the screen and your face all around the table and all that. And boy, Irene, I'm with you there. Don Steiner, who's in Florida, he called me just yesterday to congratulate me and apologize for not being here. Keith Bussey, Ian Rowland, I mean, just all amazing people, and I'm honored to even be in the same list with them. Leadership, as you saw in the video, started early for me, and I wasn't reading from a cue card about Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts are what really set me up. And as I said in the video, and I'll say it one more time because I say it every time I speak, a Boy Scout learns to be trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Those are amazing principles to live by personally, and I believe they're amazing principles to live by professionally. And that's how I've tried to guide my life. There are so many different types of leadership and so many different styles of leadership. But in my experience, there are four things that are about leadership. One is to listen. I listen all the time. In fact, I tend to be the last one in the room to speak. I want to hear what everyone else has to say. It's to inspire. You've heard from speakers this morning that I do try and inspire others. It's also to empower. And maybe even more importantly, as Tom and many others said, is to serve others. Leadership, to me, is caring more about the cause and the people around than my own personal gain or pain or success. To me, leadership is influencing others with my character, my humility, and by example. Leadership is the ability to unapologetically express and seek out your vision and use your intuition to guide you and others. Leadership is listening to your voice, or what I call my gut, even when it's risky or scary and challenging the status quo. Leadership is having a vision, sharing your vision, and inspiring others to support that vision. Yes, I'm known for setting the bar high. I'm certain that I push my people very hard. But I will also say, to me, anything is possible. And that being said, I always want to create a positive influence in culture that inspires others to soar, both personally and professionally. Leadership is not just about what you do, but what you can do to inspire and encourage and empower others to do. Leading, being strong or pushing hard, does not, on the other hand, give you the right to run people over. Abraham Lincoln, some people say he says this, others say he didn't say it, but I thought it was a pretty good quote. Nearly all men can stand adversity. But if you want to test a man's character, give him power. The more power you are granted, the more it is your responsibility to serve, develop, and empower others. When you help them grow, they'll help others grow. Excuse me. You know how intimidating it is to look in this room and see all of you staring at me. Trust is the force that connects people to the leader and to his or her vision. Without trust, there's a huge gap between the leader and that vision. Without trust, people will stay off the bus. However, if people trust the leader, they will hop on the bus and help move that bus towards the vision. Also, everyone can be a leader. Leaders aren't limited to those with titles or official positions of authority. And each of us has our own background and has the ability to lead or inspire others. This is why I've become so involved with the Global Leadership Summit over the last several years. It is so rewarding to see people from so many different walks of life improve their own leadership skills. I love watching them soar. I believe we should all lead with optimism, enthusiasm, and positive energy. Guard against pessimism and weed out negativity. Just last week, a good friend was congratulating me on this award, and he said, "Chuck, your spirit is contagious, and I've loved catching a small part of it." Wow, how humbling is that to hear? Here are a couple other thoughts that kind of rattle around in my brain I thought I would share with you today. I don't like the word problem. In fact, for the word problem, I like to substitute the word challenges or challenge. Subconsciously, the word problem says life is not as it should be. This causes your energy to be funneled towards repairing something that's gone wrong. On the other hand, the word challenge sends no such message. Instead of trying to repair a malfunction, the resources are recruited to search for a new opportunity. Seeing an experience as a challenge instead of a problem will focus your attention on the positive outcome. I regularly quote, as you heard in the video, anything is possible and failure is not an option. I view life as a journey. A journey is an adventure of discovery. When we're on a journey or a trip, we don't fear change. We welcome it. We look forward to new and unfamiliar experiences. On a journey, we are optimistic about new experiences because we are filled with the expectation of a wonderful adventure. This is the perfect positive attitude to carry with us each and every day. And I choose happiness. We can choose happiness. We can choose to be happy or not. Being happy is not about the circumstances or any other outside force. Happiness is a decision we get to control and make on our own. I decided a long time ago to embrace happiness. I would respectfully suggest that you go ahead and try it in your own personal life. Let your personal identity get all wrapped up in this concept. I know everything's not perfect in our lives, but I promise you, you'll be a lot better with happiness than without. And the people around you will notice and appreciate it too. I love to hang out with optimistic people. I am so honored, incredibly honored, and humbled to hang out with all of you today. The positive attitude of the people around us can be a powerful force for good. I seek out the company of those with a sunny disposition, and I'm influenced by their encouragement and their optimism. As you heard earlier, I also think gratitude. I am grateful each and every day. I've been given incredible, incredible blessings. A grateful mindset exerts a powerful influence on your outlook. But not only does it make you feel good in the moment, it also shifts your focus to the positive and optimism to that same direction. Turn your attention towards your blessings and keep it there. This one can be hard for me, but I work hard to always be positively aware. I make it a habit to actively search for the positive side of everything. Here's a little secret. I turn it into a little private game in my head. With practice, you'll be surprised how easy it becomes to see the not so obvious benefits and pleasures all around you. Being alert to all the reasons to feel optimistic about your life and those around also helps move your attention away from the negative side of life. People ask and comment about my schedule and balance, as you've heard a couple times today. I have no idea if it's really balanced or not. I know it works for me, and I like it. And I like to say that I work really hard and I play really hard. I try to give my best, 100% all in, all the time. Again, I say say if it's worth doing, then it's worth doing as well as I can. You can choose to live life to the fullest, always doing things for others, looking for ways to give a little more, and to do everything you do to the best of your ability. And I work every day to make every interaction I have with others to be as positive and memorable as it can be. And I'm talking about with my wife, with my 10-year-old daughter, with my coworkers, our customers, our vendors, the waiters and waitresses at the restaurant, every person I meet and interact with. I feel that if it's worth having an interaction with them, then I want to make it positive and unforgettable. I hope, frankly, that it brightens their day, and maybe it could even become contagious, and they can pass it on to others. And then compassion. Heaven knows we need a lot more of this today. No one, as said by someone earlier today, no one in my mind is any more important or any more valuable than anyone else. We are much more the same than we are different. We all deserve respect, and we should all give each other respect. I know sometimes that's hard when we disagree, and I'll challenge you with this. When we disagree, it's just possible. Maybe you're the one that's wrong. So give others respect and offer them the benefit of the doubt. And if someone is rude or short with you, turn the other cheek. You don't know what's going on in their life. You don't know what happened to them just this morning. I honestly believe we have the power to make a big difference in the people around us. Leaders, and frankly, everyone else should use that power. And this one's easy for me. And frankly, it's pretty common. I think most people would say it's a very simple concept. But I think it's important to think about every day. I want to give more than I receive. I want to leave this world a better place than I found it. Finally, I am sure that everyone around me, my closest friends and people at Sweetwater, are so tired of hearing this, but you can put it on my tombstone if you want. I firmly believe that we should always do the right thing. Do what you believe deep down is right as much as you can, not just at work, but in every hour of your life. This will increase your self-esteem and make you feel better. As I said at the beginning, there are many different definitions of leadership. John Wooden, the famous UCLA basketball coach, said, "The most powerful leadership tool you have is your own personal experience." I hope I am demonstrating this in some small way. In closing, we only get one life. We are here to make a difference. Otherwise, why are we here? You would all honor me by being the leaders that you are, by going out and making a positive difference with others. Again, I'm so humbled. Thank you so much, and I wish you all a great day and happy Valentine's Day.